Warm spring water pours into the square bath. Fresh, bright red rose petals float on the surface. Kulik soaks inside, happily enjoying Sumire's service.
That feels much better. How's Garofano?
She's still deep asleep, but thanks to your help extracting the filth from her body, she is no longer producing any contamination. Some newbies are taking care of her. She should be waking up soon.
That's good then. Add another rule to the garden's manual. Don't blindly listen to the employer's orders to use weird powers. Always rely on yourself. Or ask the mentor for help.
All right. I'll add it as rule number 73. As for Thistle...
She brought it upon herself.
Silence.
She repeatedly disobeyed my orders and acted on her own, and fell for such an obvious trap. If I hadn't taken precautions in advance, she might have leaked all kinds of information. I won't go save her again. Let her suffer the consequences of her actions.
After another long silence, Kleek reluctantly continues the conversation.
Okay. She's probably with the psychologist at the 9th agency right now. I set a reverse psychology trap for her. They're going to be busy for a few days. It's safer for her to be locked up in the 9th agency than to be running around the garden. That silver spider never saw eye to eye with Hush, and wouldn't hand her over. She'll probably end up in your bureau. That's quite suitable for her. She has completed her revenge. Before she figures out what she wants, she should just calm down for a bit.
Dude, why did she say your bureau? She's clearly talking about the MBCC. I mean, I do have Sumire as one of my sinners. But why did she say that?
I didn't say I despise her. Newbies don't know the rules and break them. But she beats all of you in at least one aspect. She does everything for herself, and wouldn't sacrifice herself for others, or let herself be taken advantage of. From this perspective, she's the most like me. She makes me less worried about her than the rest of you.
As long as she's okay.
There's like a faint metal hitting sound in the background. Again and again from this. It's coming from the game. Very weird. As long as she's okay. Silence.
Mentor, you have never acted in such a high-profile way before. You've attracted so much attention this time. Is that okay?
Kulik laughs. Only Sumire would ask something like this. She's usually soft and shy, but becomes very direct at critical times. She tilts her head up and playfully flicks Sumire's chin.
If you're afraid of being implicated, just hide well. I don't need your help anyway.
No. I've been prepared to meet my fate since the day I joined the garden. And you are the strongest one there is. I don't believe that anyone can defeat you.
Let me think. So far, she's the most highly combat-oriented. I think the only one that can keep her up with her that I know of would probably be the hairdresser lady. I forgot her name.
It's just, you've always hated the conflict between the underground and Paradisos. You even chose this secluded place as a result. Is there a deeper reason for your involvement this time?
No, I was just feeling sluggish in spring and didn't want to move or bother with them. Now that summer is here, it's time for the flowers to bloom and for me to take action. Those guys from Hush have been annoying me for a long time. I can't stand flies buzzing around my garden. That's all there is to it.
As she speaks, she brushes aside Sumire's long black hair, hooks her neck to pull her in closer, then gazes into her eye. Ooh.
Why are you asking this? You usually don't care about these things. You've always wanted to leave the garden. This is the first time you've come back to the garden to find me. And those who come to the garden to find me have only one reason. How's your vengeance coming along? For your kind and gentle chief who ended up killed. Need my help?
I mean, I guess you could say that he got killed. I mean, I guess you could say that. I've always said this as well, that, the new chief of MBCC, even though it's the same person, the memories are gone, so technically he got killed. The sudden change of topic makes Sumire freeze.
You left the MBCC for this, right? You wouldn't possibly let those who hurt him off the hook. Who did you go kill in West District? Rustfire? The executive committee? Who else? Those high-ranking execs from Nirvana? Can you find the chance to strike?
Yes. Thanks to you diverting their attention with your recent activity, I've had the opportunity to get close to them. To avoid interfering with your actions, I've been very discreet. No one will discover that this is the work of the garden.
Well done. There's no news of this anywhere. You're truly my best student. So, has your anger subsided? You feel better? You've avenged so many wrongs and should feel happier by now. How about giving me a smile? Oh, I haven't seen you smile in a long time. Seeing you so bitter puts me in a bad mood, too.
I've eliminated many Rustfire thugs, executive officers, and Nirvana scum. I've killed so many enemies, yet I don't feel like I've completed my vengeance. There are simply too many of them to kill. There are too many bastards who are responsible for his pain. I can't kill them all. They don't even know what they've done.
She bends over in agony, burying her face in her hands.
You once said that the joy from vengeance would liberate me from hatred. But this hatred is endless. It's blurring and wearing me down. I have no way of freeing myself. You've also been dealing with endless hatred. How do you cope? How do you stop your heart from becoming numb? Or is this just the price I have to pay for giving away my heart? Because after losing him, I can never find a replacement. Is that why you told us to only love ourselves forever? I don't know what to do. I need your guidance.
You're living well and suddenly someone stabs you, but you can't find the culprit. You can only fumble blindly in the dark. This is not vengeance. You're just being driven by pain. Fate has hurt you. You need to first find out who's the bastard that did it, then figure out how to deal with him. If you can't find the culprit, just let it go for now. Maybe in a couple of days, he'll come to you head on.
So chief of MBCC actually got killed. Maybe it's the old chief of MBCC. I don't know how long our character has been the active chief, but maybe the old chief got killed. I don't know. Or maybe this is an alternate reality thing.
As for how to punish bad fate, there are other ways aside from an eye for an eye.
You mean...
If that idiot is still alive, find him and take him back. There's nothing wrong with liking someone. Instead of giving your heart away, why don't you get him to give his heart to you and hold on to it tightly?
If that idiot is still alive, what is happening here?
I would like to go find him if I had the chance. I want to see how that silly boy is doing. But...
She smooths Sumire's hair and flashes a rare gentle smile. What is happening? Who are they talking about? Are they talking about the MBCC's chief, our boy? But that would make... He's not dead though. What is happening here?
Listen up. This is the last time I'm teaching you. I won't say it again. You are all flowers that I've picked. You all more or less have some of my qualities to have been able to join my garden. The more beautiful the flower, the more bugs it attracts. And you all know how much these self-righteous bugs love to trample on flowers. Flowers are indeed fragile. The more beautiful they are, the likelier they are to bend and wither with a slight blow. Just like how pitiful all of you were when you first came to me. But it's okay. Let them come. You might appear weak, but you're stronger than you think. If you're crushed, you'll bloom again next year. If you're burned, you'll sprout new buds from the ashes. Fate can break you, but it can never destroy you. As long as you keep your roots firmly in the ground. Don't drift with the current. Don't let fate push you around. Don't let external things lead you astray. Your lives are your own. Don't listen to anyone but me.
Then they're not your own then, what the hell?